Welcome back. Do I do the intro for real? I don't know what our format is for this anymore.
Yeah, I know. We need to, honestly, after this month, we need to actually figure out a new format.
That's true. Yeah. Howdy.
Hey.
Maybe you should start with like a little blurb about the real story, and that's how we start.
Did Vince Papale really walk off a South Philly sandlot and make an NFL roster? Or did Disney run wild with the underdog story?
Dang, that was good, ChatGPT. Yeah, we're back with another real versus real. That's REEL versus REAL.
Yeah.
And for those of you that don't know, there's this thing called a film reel. Anyways, so we watched a movie called Invincible. This is I didn't realize this was even Disney until just
really?
now. This is a Disney movie. It was on Disney Plus, starring Mr. Marky Mark.
Yes, sir.
And yeah,
Elizabeth
Banks, and it's about the Eagles and, underdog story. And Daniel's going to be leading us into how things actually went down.
All right, guys. Well, this is my real versus real. I wanted to stay true to our murder mystery type stuff, but we went to sports. Maybe this is going to be a lighthearted one. Everybody's going to like this one instead.
Yeah. Underdog success.
Exactly. All right. So this is based on a true story of Vince Papale. Is that how you said his name? I think so.
They say it like 10 different ways
in the movie. A 30-year-old bartender from South Philadelphia who overcame long odds to play for the NFL's Philadelphia Eagles in 1976. Boom.
Honestly, I feel like this is going to happen for me. Like one day, the NFL is going to come home. I've never played any sport in my life. I got kicked off Jim Elliott's golf team.
Yeah.
I'm 5'8". I can't walk up the stairs without getting out of breath. I'm ready for the NFL.
Yeah, it's true. Anyway, guys, so this movie is based on a true story of the real Vince Papale. We kind of have this underdog story, as Carson was saying, about this 30-year-old part-time bartender / teacher from South Philly. And then in the movie, the Eagles hold an open tryout for the public that anyone can attend. And obviously, Disney, he shocks everybody. And to give a little bit more context, the reason why he's not just a bartender, so like the town is going through something also. Like they're getting laid off their work. Yeah, there's strikes. Yeah. The Eagles, who are the only hope. By the way, as a Cowboys fan, we hate the Eagles, so...
I know this is all like historical and whatnot with the strikes and everything, but as I was watching the movie and they kept showing the strikes, I thought they were just protesting the Eagles sucking the whole time. I was like, dang, football fans are crazy. I was like, that's a crazy thing to be outside doing.
No, so in the middle of this strike, right, the whole story is like, Philadelphia needs something type of deal.
Someone to look up to. They need a Superman.
Exactly. So early on, we also find out that Vince's wife leaves him, and she leaves him a note that says, "You'll never amount to anything." The neighborhood backs him. Bar friends cheer him on, and he earns the respect of Coach Dick Vermeil, and then he becomes a special team standout and inspires the city. So that's the base story right there. Okay. Overall, was this your first watch?
Yeah, I've never seen football before, and this is my first time watching this movie.
Okay. So,
I know very little about football. I don't even know what position he was playing. Was he just defense?
So he was special teams. So it's kickoff, field goals, punting. That's what special teams
means?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Well,
I thought it was like, he's just really good.
Yeah, there's offense, defense, and special teams when it comes to football. Those of you who didn't know.
Got it. I just learned something new.
Okay, so what were your thoughts in the first, 40 minutes of this movie being in sepia tint? What was your thought on the movie first?
Dude, I thought I was watching Traffic. Have you seen that movie?
Yes.
Yeah, this movie's just yellow. It's like a Minion, or like, what's the gonorrhea? No, what's the one that makes your jaundice? It's like a jaundiced movie. Maybe that's how Philadelphia is, though. I don't know. It's like the cheese. It's like Cheese Whiz.
There you go. Cheese Whiz color.
Anyways, I did enjoy this movie, but it is very much a by the numbers sports film. So like if you've seen any sports film, it's kind of the same setup. I do think the true story of it is very interesting, and I'm curious to learn more about that. But as a movie, it's, you could miss it, to be honest. Mark Wahlberg, pretty good in this. His physicality is good as well. Like, we have a fit Marky Mark, so if that's your thing. That's about it. I mean, the kind of like flirting at the bar and the hometown hero stuff, it's fun, but like if you've seen Rocky, you've seen the better version of that kind of vibe. But it's fun regardless, and it works in this movie. It's wholesome, and I don't know, if you have kids, you could probably watch it with a kid and it'd be fine.
Yeah, actually, I do remember this movie came out, like, this was a Christmas Day movie, and I remember being, like, 11 years old, and my parents going to take me on Christmas to go see this movie, and
Were
I
you
had
like
no
booing
idea.
the whole time?
No, because I was 11. I really wasn't, like...
Eagles suck! You're like 8.
I was 11. But you were probably 8.
Sorry. Yeah, that's what I was.
And... yeah, I don't know. I remember vividly going to, because this was 2006, so this was right when the Lodi movie theater reopened. And
after
like
the bed bugs.
Did everything, yes, and and so I remember going to see this movie in that. Okay, so
cool.
Overall thoughts on the movie? You liked it?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It's worth watching. I mean, it's a two out of 5 for me, but
Yeah,
it's good enough.
Yeah, I agree. Rewatching this now, I was kind of like, this movie is pretty boring. But
I think it's still like a fun, heartwarming story.
yeah,
though.
but it's not like the overcoming of like Remember the Titans. Like Remember the Titans is a
which like hypes you up.
Right. And
Like,
I mean,
you don't
because
have
of
to like
defeating
football to be hyped.
every team in their high school like division and racism at the same time. It's bigger than football.
Yeah.
This is not. I mean, it is, but at the same time, I'm gonna just get into a dislike real quick. One of the things I hated the most is like he plays bad once, and he goes into this like whole existential crisis of like, am I really a football player? Like, and I get it, everything's weighing down on him. His wife left him.
The
but,
sad music starts going.
I was just like, what? This dude did not just like get hit once.
But
on
all
the
he had to
football team, and
do,
everybody's like, oh, we hate you.
all he had to do was get muddy with the boys.
Yeah.
And he was ready.
That's what we all need sometimes, guys. Is get muddy with the boys.
Get muddy with the boys.
Okay.
That's our first new merch line. Just you and I covered in mud.
Right. No, that's actually what we should sell. Get muddy with the boys.
The Mudcast.
All right, guys. So, some of the real backstory of Vince. He was born in 1946 in South Philly, raised in a working class family. He was a actually star long jumper and sprinter at St. Joseph's University.
Wow.
Didn't
That
even play
checks
college
out.
football though, because that university didn't have a football team. But one thing.
I was gonna say, I heard he was like a semi-pro football player.
One thing
still.
is, he played
So, like,
semi-pro football for the Aston Green Knights. Then played in the World Football League, which doesn't exist anymore. Well, they kind of been bringing something like that back.
Is that the one The Rock used? Oh, no, that's XFL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's XFL and AFL now, or something.
ASL.
ASL, American Sign Language. No, so there's different minor league footballs, leagues now. But this was one of the first, was World Football League in Philadelphia for the Philadelphia Bells. And then so the funny thing is he was already a legit pro athlete, not some random walk-on guy that is just like
none of that's in the movie.
Right, and then when the WFL folded, that's when he pursued the NFL, which is really kind of like, that puts way more into perspective than the Eagles suck.
It wasn't just some dude.
Yeah, exactly. So some of the things that the movie gets right was that Vermeil, the head coach, really was rebuilding the Eagles. So that happens often. Papale did win a roster spot at 30 years old, which is a really old football player. Like most of the time nowadays, you're like 21, 22, in that range. He made his name on special teams, which is what we've already discussed. And then he became a locker room favorite with symbolic work ethic. So that is technically true. Like the way that he was like just a grit kind of guy.
But it seemed like no one on the team liked him, though. We didn't see any of those friendships, which is interesting.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess in this movie, he really does have more of the backing of the community rather than his teammates. But I'm saying more so in the type of the hustle and the hard work is what was true.
I got you. The coaching staff liked him, it seemed like.
Yeah,
or most
and
of
so
them.
he had also the last things that were, kind of just like a spitball list was he had a tough childhood, financial struggles, but he did also have community support. So what the movie changes was that Disney does this whole like cattle pull out tryout where like everybody can, you know, go into it. And I get it. It's funny. It's for the film. Like you get the big old fat guy with the cape on.
Yeah, the big old guy.
Yeah.
Me.
But so it wasn't open to the general public. Papale was already known locally though as the fastest man in Philly. So he was kind of known like that, but like in a much broader sense.
He was a known entity. He wasn't as big of a risk as the movie makes it seem.
So also, in terms of his job, the movie says that he's a substitute teacher / bartender, but in real life he's a full-time teacher, part-time bartender, and then semi-pro and WFL player.
Interesting.
In terms
I was like, he's a professor in the movie for like 2 days, and then they just dropped
like,
that.
Exactly. Like, no, never mind. You're not a part of this.
He's an everyman, actually.
Anyway, so in terms of the wife, yes, he did have a wife that left him, but the infamous "You'll never go anywhere" note is embellished, and then the movie amplifies
that was pretty over the
top. to draw up the underdog narrative. Also, the love interest Janet is a Giants fan and a waitress, and plays in touch football leagues. Her real name is Janet, but her background is fictionalized. They did not meet in this way that the movie showed.
Oh. And she's like an Olympian.
Yes, that
not just a bartender Giants fan. Which is crazy. They left that out completely.
So let me see. There's a couple other things here. They completely erased the WFL. His mother was a huge supporter, but the movie really only focuses on the father.
Yeah, it's only the dad. That's interesting.
Right.
Well, the mom's dead in the movie.
Yes, I didn't hear that.
They killed her? They just killed her for no reason?
I don't know if she's dead, but she's obviously like not around. I imagine she was dead. But also something that was kind of cool that I found out was that he became a motivational speaker after football, and he had a fight with colorectal cancer, which became like a big part of his like advocacy work. So it's pretty interesting.
Cool. Not cool that he had cancer, but cool that he's an advocate. Just to clarify, for those of you watching at home.
Right.
Cancer is bad. Cancer
is bad, everybody. But some fun facts for this actual thing that were true was that Papale ran a 4.540 at the age of 30, which is actually insane considering. So like that's
I couldn't do that now.
So you know what running a 4.5 is? It's like how fast you run a 40-yard dash.
It's like the speed of it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and so 4.5 seconds is crazy fast for being 30, especially because I think the fastest man is like a 4.1. So not that far off from one of the fastest men in football today.
Wow.
And
so would he have been a good fantasy pick?
Probably not.
You couldn't have picked him.
He's special teams, so no.
Yeah, you couldn't pick him. I learned that recently. You can't, because I made another poor joke.
Anyway, so actually, too, Mark Wahlberg was a foot shorter than the actual Vince, which is kind of funny. And then
he's way shorter.
And actually, the Greg Kinnear, the actor who plays Vermeil, is extremely accurate, like the coach of how he was portrayed. Like him.
And when they showed the photos, I was like, that's the same guy. They didn't get an actor. They just got the real guy.
Yeah, exactly. And so Papale was voted special teams captain in 1978. So unfortunately, Papale had a very short stint in the NFL. He only played, I believe, 4 years in the NFL, which, I mean, that's decent.
A couple of seasons, yeah.
Yeah, that's only. I think he was technically there for 3 seasons, but they counted his like first season where he was kind of like figuring things out. But then he, eventually got into a shoulder injury that took him out for his career.
Was he part of the Super Bowl win, or was he not on the team?
The Super Bowl win.
The movie didn't make it clear.
I don't actually know. Let me check.
Yeah, I'm curious. I know, like, the movie does that whole thing at the end where it shows, like, where are they now? And this movie doesn't tell you much. It's just, like, super vague.
Right.
So I was just curious, if he if he was there for that, because it kind of made it seem like he was.
So Vince Papale did not play in the Super Bowl during the NFL. During his
Wow.
NFL career, he played for
That's
Philadelphia
sad.
between 1976 to 1979. However, he was present and watched the Eagles win the Super Bowl. But I don't think their next Super Bowl was until 2018. So
I thought it made it sound like the coach helped them win a Super Bowl. Maybe I misunderstood.
maybe.
I don't know. I don't know football.
Eagles Super Bowl.
Super
Now I'm
Bowl
just,
record.
looking all this stuff up.
Knocked the crap out of my camera. It's gonna look like an
Yeah,
earthquake happened.
Their first Super Bowl was in 2018 and then 2025. They this last year.
What? Dude, I think the movie says that they won. Or maybe they just went to the Super Bowl and that was it. They didn't
Maybe.
win.
Yeah, maybe.
That's probably what it was.
Anyway, so bottom line is, obviously Disney cleaned it up and oversimplified the story just for an underdog narrative.
Just to make
But
it easier,
I would
cleaner.
say in terms of like the real story, it's not. It is a little far off, especially with his backstory, but it's not terribly far off. I don't know. What do you think?
No, it's not that bad. I would say it's like, if I had to give it a percentage, right? Based off of my understanding, and does the football look realistic the way they play in the game, in the movie? Does it look real enough to you?
Yeah, I would say so.
Then I'm gonna say this is like a 60% accurate.
Okay. Yeah, I would say about 55 maybe.
I know the end of the movie when he has that fumble or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently that wasn't like a thing that
Yeah.
happened. Until later maybe or something, but yeah, they obviously made it more dramatic to make it look like, oh, he got good at the last possible minute to bring them a victory.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I would say some of the things that I would have an issue with of this movie was that obviously, like, right, the fact that he was just like this no-name hardworking man kind of like really just demolishes the actual story. I wish they would have done something like said that, like, you know, he played like somewhat professional.
Yeah, and that could still be a good story. It's not like that would diminish the story they're trying to say.
To me though, as a film in general, it just really bothered me like how he like did not, like, there was like, practically like this movie is more of a battle within rather than like football movie, which kind of bothered me, especially growing up, because I was like,
there's
this movie's
not much
boring.
football in this.
Yeah, exactly.
They play. There's like you see two professional games, and then the longest football game you see in the movie is just the dudes in the mud.
Exactly. So, it's pretty sad and annoying, I think, in that regard. But overall, I would say this movie is decent. It's not the best movie in the world, but I would say there is a pretty good amount of accuracy here, but only about 55%, 60 to your point.
Yeah. Well, should we do more reel-to-reels that are sports movies? Let us know. Why'd you look at me like that?
Because I just said let us know.
So did I.
No, I know, but we said it at the exact same time.
At the same time.
At the same
time.
Anyway, too many. We're tired, guys. Anyway,
sorry, those are inside jokes from
real
when we were
versus
8.
real for Invincible. Guys, go watch this movie. It's a good football movie. Let us know what you think.
I think so.
Anyway, so that is going to be it. Or I think we're in December now. So welcome to December.
Oh, can we announce what's coming up?
Go ahead, Carson. Tell them what we got going.
And gentlemen, coming up on the club, we have, we've dabbled in Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
We've done Christmas movies, and now we're doing, snow movies.
We always stick to the theme of December. You can count on that.
But maybe only one of these has anything to do with Christmas, but these upcoming films are horror films that take place in the winter. So imagine being chilly and isolated, baby. And I'm excited for this. The next one we're watching is The Lodge, which I actually got to watch at Sundance at the premiere for this film. So I have a good story about this movie. But it is a creepy movie, and I think highly underrated. So that's what's coming up next. I think it's on Hulu, so give it a watch.
Sweet.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, Carson couldn't get enough of the horror movies, to be honest, because I remember like
Yeah,
the
just
week
more
after
Halloween.
Halloween, he's like, dude, I miss horror movies already. So I was like, okay, well, let's just do something more then. And so we chose December.
Yeah.
Literally 1 month break.
Yeah.
And we're back in it.
We're
Right
back
in
to
time
horror
for
films.
Found footage February.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're
Let's
doing
go,
that one.
baby. No, we are.
Okay. All right. We'll try to scrounge up some more found footage films and it not be VHS.
So little left. Yeah.
Anyway, all right, guys. Well, that is going to do it for Real versus Real. And we hope you're excited for this upcoming new month of movies. And then we're going to take a little nice deserved break before we jump back in for 2026. So, guys, as always, please subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell so you know whenever we're posting, which is going to be Mondays. And also follow us on all of our socials. So Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. No, I'm just playing. Could you imagine we're on LinkedIn? Anyway, guys.
MySpace.
So that'll do it. We will see you next week. Be kind, rewind. Peace.
Peace.